Dan the Natural Man Show! Get back there! It's a wonderful Friday again, thank God. I made a video on Tuesday about an exercise sequence that can boost your nitric oxide production. Well, today I'm doing a video on foods that can help improve your production of nitric oxide. And why is this important? Why should you listen to the video? Well, if your blood pressure is too high and you want to get it down without using drugs, or if you are already on blood pressure drugs and you want to get off of them under your doctor's supervision, of course, these foods and exercise recommendations can help get your blood pressure down naturally to a healthier level. Also, it might even help you in the bedroom if you have a sex life. All of us don't have a sex life, but if you do, you might even see a boost there because nitric oxide levels go up, your arteries expand, blood flow gets to where it needs to go. I think you get it. So the first food on the list is going to be watermelon, and I'm telling you, we are in the heat of the summer now, and watermelons are everywhere you go. Watermelons boost your nitric oxide production because watermelons contain an amino acid called citrulline. And citrulline helps boost, they also contain arginine. These two amino acids help boost nitric oxide production in the body because they're precursors. Your body has to use them to produce nitric oxide. And watermelon is full of both of them. And it's tasty and sweet, and it's such a great treat, right? Beets. I talked about beets a lot on this channel. Beets are another big one. Beets are full of nitrates. The body converts these nitrates to nitric oxide. There's plenty of studies on beets and athletic performance. It increases athletic performance. Anytime your circulation improves, your energy is going to improve, your athletic performance is going to improve. I've also seen beetroot supplements work just as well as beets. If you don't like beets, or you don't want to juice beets, or you don't want anything to do with beets, you can use a supplement of beets, a capsule. Those work really well too. I've seen them work. Another group of foods that are full of nitrates and are really good for us are the green leafy vegetables: spinach, Swiss chard, cabbage, collards, mustard greens, even the algae spirulina. Now, I'll admit, guys, I don't eat enough greens. They're not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't hate them either. But usually in the fall, I eat more greens because in the fall, I get in the mood to make more collards. During the summertime, when it gets hot, I'm eating more fruits and salads and things. But the greens are one of the best foods any of us can eat. They're going to boost your nitric oxide production. They're really good. They're full of calcium and micronutrients. So anything, spinach, collards, Swiss chard, like I said, arugula, kale. I prefer collards myself, but even the green algae like spirulina, you get a supplement of that. Carrots. Carrots are usually left off of the list of foods that can increase nitric oxide, but they do because carrots are another nitrate-rich vegetable. And I try to have carrot juice every single day. It's also because it's a good nitric oxide booster. It's full of good usable calcium, and it's full of beta-carotene. Next on the list is garlic. You know, I talk about garlic a lot on this channel because garlic can definitely help you lower your blood pressure through different mechanisms, but the one with nitric oxide actually activates nitric oxide synthesis. It has an enzyme that aids in conversion of nitric oxide from L-arginine. Garlic also enhances the bioavailability of nitric oxide to your body. So that's another good food. Next on the list is dark chocolate. And I don't recommend eating a lot of dark chocolate because it has a lot of fat. But I do recommend eating a lot of the cocoa that comes from cocoa powder. In fact, I think there's a group of Indians, I can't think of the tribe, but they eat a lot of cocoa products. And a lot of those guys have a good healthy blood pressure because the cocoa causes vasodilation of the arteries because it increases nitric oxide production. And it has flavanols that help protect the arteries and the nitric oxide from being destroyed by oxidative stress. See, there's many mechanisms these foods work to increase the nitric oxide, but one of those things is protecting us from being damaged by oxidative stress. Next on the list is citrus fruits. You know, your oranges, your lemons, your limes, your grapefruits. All these good fruits help increase your nitric oxide production. They're full of vitamin C. And vitamin C actually enhances your nitric oxide levels and it increases the bioavailability yet again. I saw a study of people who eat more citrus fruits have less strokes. It's another good thing because, of course, our circulation is good. We're going to have less strokes. Also, increasing your NO production is going to help decrease the risk of developing deadly blood clots. Next on the list is pomegranate, and I've seen studies with pomegranate juice actually help to clear plaque out of the arteries. Well, pomegranate juice also protects nitric oxide production from oxidation damage. It also increases the activity of nitric oxide. And last but not least on the list are nuts and seeds. And I always recommend to not gorge on nuts and seeds because they're very high in fat and they can make you gain weight. But nuts and seeds contain the amino acid arginine, which is a precursor to nitric oxide production. And there's herbs on that I should put on the list, but no, hawthorn's a good one. But last, before I go, I had a client recently come. He wanted to get his blood pressure down. He didn't want to get on the drugs. So I recommended Dr. Christopher's Hawthorn Berry Syrup, Dr. Christopher's Circulation Formula, L-citrulline for him because he's a kidney stone former, so I didn't want to put him on beets. And I put him on magnesium tartrate. He went from 160/80 to 133/88. And that is really good because he didn't do anything else. I'll tell you, he didn't really change his diet. He might increase his water intake by a little bit. He might walk a little bit more, but nothing drastic. What did it was the 4 supplements. So there you have it, guys. Foods that can help increase your nitric oxide production so you can get healthier and happier and perform better in all sorts of endeavors. So if you like the video, like it and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, danthenaturalman.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.